y'all. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got my headphones on and I'm so ready to jam out with you guys. Today you say you are taking me on a trip and I am so ready to go. But if you want to help me out before we do get started, you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notification bell so we never miss out on jamming out together. Also, if you want to check out Patreon, you'll get early access to music there, and the link is down in the description. For now, let's go ahead and get into it. You guys are giving me a new group. You say they formed in the 1960s in California, Iron Butterfly, and I'm going to pronounce the title to the best of my abilities. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. Let's dive in. Turn it up.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey, don't you know that I'm loving you? In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, baby, don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my hand.
Oh,
Let me tell you, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey, don't you know that I'm loving you? In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, baby, don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my hand. It's all right. All right, now come.
well, it's hard. Come on now. there's more after that. We have a solid like 10 plus minutes after that. And it's like, I just don't want to forget how amazing all this was, because I'm completely consumed. I'm so consumed by this song. And I'm consumed by by so many different parts. Like at first I felt like this is odd. Like the rhythm and the combination of instruments and that sick killer organ that had a awesome solo for a moment just a little bit ago. I thought it's a bit odd. But then the more that you fell in tune with the vibe and the music, and you went on this trip that they obviously set up perfectly for you to go on, it's more like it's an experience. And so often with this type of music, that's what it is. It's an experience, and that's how I'm feeling it. I have no idea what he's saying when he's saying In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. But he's obviously in love with this girl, and he wants her to come with him and live this love that they have, right? So I feel like how they set you up is like you almost felt like you were the one being invited at the beginning, when you felt like the music was a bit odd and hypnotizing. You felt like you were the one being invited, almost lured into this other realm that they just dropped us off into. But this realm, it's like crazy cool. It's like this feeling of like human desires, almost like that animalistic instinct, and it's got that the rhythm to it. I think it's the drums that kind of give it that vibe, and then the hypnotizing feel that really sick guitar riff that we get is giving was amazing. But then it busted out into its own solo, and it's like, wow, it's so incredibly fitting to the where you feel like you've been lost at, because you don't feel like you're on earth when you listen to this song. And you could easily go on the trip with any of the instruments, but it's the fact that they're all combined in such a, it's lucid. Am I wrong? It's such a lucid, like indulgent type of song, and it's got a killer feel to it. So I'm loving it so far. Let's get back. Now it looks like Alice in Wonderland. That's what feels like happened. See, it's those animalistic drums. Man. Let's go. Looks like it fades out. Wow. This song is insane. And I feel like this, and that says a lot coming from a Floydian. This is almost beyond some of the trips that we've taken with Pink Floyd. And I say that like because right after the pods we get those drums and they really give you like this ritualistic vibe and it's just them and you get them for a solid moment. And then it starts to kind of fade out and it was so beautiful like in that moment when the drums were going you were just thinking like I can't believe I can't listening to this. I can't believe it. And then you really settle into it and the beauty of it and the overall feel of it, and then the organs start to come in and the drums feel like they're fading out and it's like you feel like you'll do anything to grab onto those drums and make them stay. And while you're reaching for those, here comes this organ and it's just this dark thing that just sweeps into you. It's so haunting, it's so hypnotizing, it's so beautifully dark. It adds such a dark feeling. It's like we accepted the invitation to go on this trip. We come in, it looks like a party. It looks animalistic. It looks like all these human desires, right? And then it gets into that ritualistic side of the drums, and then we get into this dark, grand feeling, and there's so much depth, and the organ and played like that, combined with the drums having that ritualistic feel, I feel like it messed with my brain. I feel like it messed with my cognitive function for a moment. Because it's like once you were reaching for those drums and that organ came in, it's like you were swept off your feet. And I was just lost. I was lost in the overall feel. Like, that's crazy that this is music. It's crazy that stuff like this existed. And I'm so glad that I get to listen to it today. What a great suggestion. All right, let's get back into it. Where in the world are we going next? There it is again.
In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, honey. Don't you know that I'm loving you? In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, baby. Don't you know that I've always been true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and we'll walk this line? Please take my hand.
Oh my gosh, it was so good. 17 minutes in and I could have went another 17 more, man. Because I wasn't even here. I think we're a solid amount of time. Like, I wasn't even here. And like, I feel like you can't go this video without saying like, shout out to that bass line. Because it held it down. But that was like indulging in chaos. That whole song was. It was so incredibly good. I don't know what In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida means. I don't care what In-A-Gadda-Da. I can't even say it. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida means anyways. I just want to press replay on it. And I just want to get lost again. Because I did not mind. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much for suggesting it. Solid 17 minutes of my day. Solid 17 minutes of my day. Don't forget to check out some more of the other music videos. I'm so glad you guys decided to like hang out and listen to some awesome music. Leave your suggestions down below. If you want to help me out, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you never miss out on hanging out and jamming out together. And if you want the Patreon link, it's in the description. You get early access for music there. But for today, like I said, thank you for being here. Let's go out in this world and spread some light and love together. Put our best foot forward and maybe just try to make somebody smile. Thanks for showing up today, guys. Bye.